The newest update to Masters released its newest selection pack, Onslaught of Emperors. With it comes some new and exciting cards to my favorite alt format, NR. Today, I'll showcase all the new NR format cards, their possible uses, and my genuine first reaction to them. My name is DocConrad Yugioh, and if you like this kind of content, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content similar to this and all other things Yu-Gi-Oh related. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Good morning, gamers! Ooh, we are back. We are so back. We are not only back, we are better than back. We are the best. We are gaming today. A new selection pack has dropped, and you know what that means? More easy content for your boy. A little bit more easy content for me. Let's go ahead and see what this new selection pack has to offer as soon as it starts loading. And I'll go ahead and skip to when it's done loading. Just for you. Alrighty. Time to get things rolling. By the way, sorry if I seem a little bit low on energy. I'm feeling a little bit tired over these past few days. A lot of things have been happening. New draw from the old pack. We'll skip that and we'll go to hit OK, and we'll go ahead and see what is new with Onslaught of Emperors. A new Ghost Ogre set as well, and 2 to 4 types of new secret packs like Forgotten Underworld, increased stuff for mementos and such. Interesting stuff. We'll go ahead and take a look at the duel trials and everything right now. Let's go ahead and take a look and explore, see what's going on. Onslaught of Emperor's duel trial. I'm guessing this is meant for decks that are, yep, Memento, Centurion, and, oh, Valmonica. We got a lot of extra things in this kind of pack here. I know that the included stuff includes sharks. We have some Primite stuff as well. Let's just go ahead and take a look real quick. Let's take a look. All right, so Onslaught of Emperors, Thea the Primal Being is in here. We got some TCG exclusives as well. Forgotten Underworld, Agathocacologically Whispered Fates, True Awakening of the Oathbound Knights, and Overlay of Obsidian Armor. Okay, so the new Armored Xyz packs, Centurion pack, Valmonica pack, and Mementoticlin, or whatever. Mirror Force. What? Oh, Icon Mirror Force, just a little bit. That's cool. That's real cool. Centurion, Emeth, Primite Howl, and Full Armored Dark Knight Lancer. Love these cards. Love these cards. And we also have the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit set as well. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. New bundle deals. Yep. New accessories, including an extra thing for the field part for the Emeth and the Primate Howl. Okay. Alright, so a number of things have popped up there. We'll go ahead and take a look at all of these packs. We'll get the free ones right now, just to see. Alright, Armored Xyz Fortress, Full Armor Dark Knight Lancer, Shark cards capable of doing the introduced combos. We have the True Awakening of the Oathbound Knights, including the new Centurion. We have the Whispered Fates, I'm guessing including the new Link 2 with Valmonican Concord. I almost read that as Conrad. How vain of me. And the Forgotten Underworld for Tetuklin combined creation with the new fusion of Creation King. But we'll take care of all of those opening of packs later after the react, baby. That's right. Reborn, the fanged behemoth of the deep, seeks to blot out all light. Number C32, Shark Drake Levice, is a new type of shark archetype, a new ace of the shark archetype, which also receives several other new cards. From the Earth emerges Primite archetype, possessing the power to extract normal monsters' latent potential. And that's not all. Powerful cards have been added for Memento, Valmonica, and Centurion 2. Surge toward glorious victory with a well-honed deck of your most trusted cards. Also, we have Necroquip Princess in here, which is crazy. The OCG doesn't have this card yet, I don't believe. So them having the access to this now is going to be a nutso inclusion for Fiendsmith decks. Just crazy stuff. But I'm really happy for this, for the Primite stuff, because if we do have Ether Barrel, we're going to have a little bit of a fun time with Blue Eyes. All right. Yes, we do. We do have access to that, as well as with Zapper Shrimp. I think he was already announced already. Okay, so if you don't know how we do things around here, we do things quite a little bit different than what you might expect. For instance, I don't hit N, I don't hit R, I don't go to newly added cards. Instead, I go down here, and I can see, oh, just barely, those rares that were at the bottom. Yes, sir. I go ahead and take a look at these cards, and I notice that there's a newly added card because it says implemented at, and then the date right there. So, if you want to go ahead and see my live reaction to these kinds of cards first for NR format, this is how we do it around here. So, Let's go ahead and get things started. Subcoming Song Morganite, another Morganite spell. New Morganite support just got announced for the OCG. Very interesting stuff there. Virtue Stream as an SR. Very sad that that's the case, actually. It's a good Icarus attack that we could have used. Monica Hereditaire. And here we are. Rare cards. I saw we had a number of them, so I'm excited for what we have access to. Shark Caesar, yep. Armor Torpedo, Exceed Remora, Buzzsaw Shark, Crystal Shark, Horned Dragon, Mace, Goblin, Emeth, Gargoyle. Okay. This card. I've read this card, but I'm able to guesstimate what's going on here. This card's in your hand. You can target a water in your main monster zone, destroy it. You special summon this card to the zone that was in. Then you can destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls in this card's column. Meaning that it's basically saying, hey, in waters, I can wipe out a row that I've already committed to. 2-card combo. Don't know if that's going to be it. Could be utilized as a... Could be utilized as a water extender. Not really. More for like... Excuse me one second. Could be more utilized for a sort of deck that is wanting to pop their own cards. Maybe something like Unchained could see some play with this. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the case, but it seems definitely very interesting. Newbie! Okay, so we have Wannabe and Newbie. Newbie, if you have a monster with 0 attack and defense to your graveyard, special summon from your hand, you go to special once per turn this way. Special summon to your hand, apply this effect sequence, add a light insect, and then place 1 traps that is banished from your graveyard on either top or bottom of the deck, meaning that you can instantly set up Wannabe with this. Instantly set up Wannabe with this sort of setup. Very interesting stuff with Newbie here. Don't know if it's going to be the case, but I think it's kind of cute. I think it's cute. Rank up magic. Limited Barion's Force. I thought this was the one arm, the Barion arrows or whatever that spell that gives Link arrows. That's what this looks like. I was very concerned. I'm like, what the fuck? But not the case. Until on Boneback, Centurion, Emblem of Salvation. Banish 1 face-up Centurion monster card for your spell and trap zone. The target 1 card your opponent controls, banish it. If said card is destroyed by battle or banished by opponent's card opponent's activated effect, you get to place 2 Centurion monster, different names from your hand, deck, graveyard, and/or banishment. Your spell trap zones and continuous traps. Okay, so we have access to the 8s that can special summon themselves, which seem fine, but have no way to put themselves in the back row. I don't believe. We can scroll back and take a look. Yeah, we have Emeth, 6, and Gargoyle the 2nd. Target 1 Centurion. I just realized that I could scroll through this. I'm stupid. I've always been clicking the buttons. But I could just scroll, and that's a whole lot easier for me. So let's go ahead and scroll on back. I don't know. I think that having this as card is fine, but I don't know if it's going to be utilized as an engine with the other Centurions. The way that you'd be able to place them, how you'd be able to go ahead and get them set up, especially if they're 8s and you can't get them on field and they have a hard time doing it in hand. You kind of have to send them to the grave first, I think, and then they could bring themselves back, if I recall, but I don't care to go ahead and read them too bad. Anyway, this is a fine thing to go ahead and utilize in the deck that can use them, but I don't know if they will be. Oh, hey, look, Ocean of Regeneration. Target a water with 1,000 unless you're checking a graveyard, but summon it but destroy during the end phase. Okay, so another water recursion destruction effect that really adds to that recurability. I like it. It could be used in Goaty a decent bit in order to bring stuff back and then destroy it later, so you could banish it later. Cute stuff. Cute stuff. Don't know if you'll see play. Aqua Jet Surface. Okay, so this is a mixture between the card Aqua Jet and Surface. Special summon a level 4 lower fish, Sea Serpent Aqua from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but locked in the extra accepting Z's while you control that face-up monster. If your opponent controls a attack monster, banish from the graveyard, target a fish, Sea Serpent Aqua, gains 1,000. Second effect, not really useful. First effect, seems fine, just like Surface. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be really the card. You're able to bring them out as a 4, and any of those from hand or grave, which could allow for some combos. Goaty continuously gets stronger and stronger every damn day of my damn life, but I don't know if this is going to be the case. Unveiling Mail is an Armored Xyz card. We don't have access really to the Armored Xyz archetype through traditional means. We don't have a way to search them. We just have the rank 3 that draws one. But it's fine. It's a good card that lets you go for a draw. Can be destroyed by battle. If opponent hit this card battle this turn, return one card equipped to this card to the hand, then immediately exceeds a water. Then once returned in the end phase within the grave. Because we sent this turn, you can equip to an Exees you control. Oddly enough, the second effect is a soft once. Because you can only activate a Reincarnation Unveiling Mail, but it just equips it. It doesn't activate, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think this is an odd thing you could do with this card. Very interesting stuff. Valmonica Creation, if you have 6 or more evidence counters. I don't think that we have the other Valmonicas. Yeah, these are SRs, so we will ignore that. Let's scroll back on down. There you are. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be utilized. We don't have any of the other Valmonicas or the links for the Valmonicas either, so any of the Valmonica cards we do get... Xyz Poseidon Splash, though. If you control an Xyz monster that has an Xyz monster as material, declare one attribute in the field. Destroy all monsters with that attribute because the monster is equipped with an equipped spell. So this is meant to be used with that one rank 4 that turns everything into water. So you can go... Well, it has an Xyz monster as material. Yeah. So you go for that, and you make things water, and then you can destroy everything with that water. That is also water. Banish the graveyard to detach a material from monster control, special summon a fish, sea serpent, or aqua from graveyard to either field. I like it. I do like it. I don't know if this will see play for a rank, for an Xyz focused water deck, but I think it's interesting. I do think it's interesting. Finally, Primite Scream. Put on a normal special summon a monster where you control a normal monster or level 5 or higher Primates with a token negate the summon. If you do banish that monster, more normal monster support is always welcome in my book. I love Scream. I think a Scream is a good counter trap that we have access to. During your standby phase, you control Primite. You can set this card from your graveyard, but banish it and leave the field. So, you would have to go for the higher normal monsters with, you're able to cheat those out. Successor Soul? Excuse me. Successor Soul is an option. You're able to Successor Soul through your stuff with Hieratics and adding Primite Scream as another back row with a normal monster. Could be fine. Leaving that up and allowing for normal monster support. Could be an option. Could very well be an option. The Great Double Cassidy Caster, Double Fin, Mermaid, Slido Dolphin, right and left hand, Lantern, Dream, Cayman, Gaddock, Cutter. Okay. When a card or effect that is activated, that targets a monster you control and no other cards. Oh god, this card. Yeah, you can tribute that monster special to this card and special summon and activate the effects to add a water from graveyard to hand at the end phase. Okay, I don't like this card. It is a weird hand trap that just basically says, hey, whatever you would target for an attack, or an effect, it just tributes it, and then later at the end phase you can Magnamut style add a water from graveyard back to hand. I don't think this is good. This is not a good card. Is it good enough for the slow format like NR? For recursion, maybe, but I honestly don't think so. Akihiron, okay, when normal special summoned, level 9 or higher mementos can attack directly, we don't have access to that. If destroyed by card effect, target one of your other mementos that is banished from the graveyard added to hand, and if a memento monster is in your hand and or face-up field is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Being able to special summon it back, bring out the big guy swing for 5k over, directly into the dome. Crazy stuff for regular memento. I don't know if this will be utilized in the small memento package that we have with the triple horn, but cool card. You can't say that. Oh, I forgot I could scroll again. It's Tran Bonds, King Synchro, Revive Splash, Armored Exceeds, Fracture Dance, Cranium Burst, Phalanx, Puppet Shark. Okay. Detach a material from a monster on either field. Activate the top 4 of your deck. Choose one of them and apply the appropriate effect based on, and place the rest of the deck in the same order. Monster spell, add it to your hands, it's a trap, set it, they can activate this turn. I like it. I really like this card. Being able to Puppet Shark into whatever you want off the top, like you can maybe go ahead and manipulate the top card of your deck and then do this for an add or a set for a trap that you can activate that turn. Seems cute. And it's detached material on either field, meaning that it could go either in rank decks, when specifically against Ryzeal could be fine. in the future when that comes out. But in other Xyz decks, this could be an interesting thing to utilize, as well as for your own Xyz decks. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. But it is not searchable in any way, so therefore NR is where it will have to live, and where it may live, it may be fine. Primite Howl. Alright, declare a normal monster card name. You take no battle damage from battles involving your declared normal monsters or your Primite monsters. Then if you control no monsters, you special summon one declared normal monster from deck or grave. Rabid Dragon Control. We have the best normal monster that we have access to as a level 8, 2950 attack point guy named Rabid Dragon. It is basically Baby Blue Eyes for us. Oh, man. And then being able to howl, banish, and then pop it. This is not once per turn, by the way. So, you have to have an open board and then just have, like, normal monster control. And just have, like, this be the only thing you utilize. It's cute. It's really cute. Okay. All right. So, that's everything. That is all of the new NR format cards. Going over the rest of the cards, I think that the biggest impact this is going to have on the modern metagame for not only TCG is Necroquip Princess and Lorely Load plus Ether Barrel and Drill Beam. So those are definitely going to be added to my Blue Eyes deck. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. But the rest of these cards seem to be boosts for minimal archetypes. You know, we have some new TCG exclusives that we can enjoy. Is Zapper Shrimp? Zapper Shrimp's new. Zapper Shrimp is good in White Forest. This card is no slouch in that regard. We have Sydra's support, of course. Mind Castellan is an interesting card. I'm really surprised that we didn't get it, because it did not have any sort of impact at the TCG. But I get why it's not. It's like, you know, enough of an extra deck card that it could be used. Heavy Poly is definitely very interesting. Let's see what could be utilized with that. Probably won't get used much. And then we have Seventh Ascension preparing for some stuff involving with the shark stuff, of course, you know, Levice. You have Primus. Thea is weird. It is not good. It's like the card you use after Nib. So, I monsters total level equal level or more, especially from a hand. Then you control another monster, destroy one monster that feel the highest attack of your choice of Tide. I don't know. I don't think that was gonna be good enough. Oh me. Goodness me. But it's also a rock, so maybe I could use it. You could use it in like some weird, I don't know, like Gallon Granite decks. Anyway. That's going to be it for this bit. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything in the legacy packs and do the overview. All right, gamers, new card, the League of Uniform Nomenclature Strikes. Target one face-up monster you control. Equip 2 monsters with the same original name as that target from hand, deck, and or graveyard to that card's equip spells, and if you do, cannot be attacked or be destroyed by battle while equipped with those 2 cards. You can add special from the rest of the turn except for this card results. It's a monster of the same original type as the targeted monster. What does this mean? Necroquip Princess effect equipped with other fiend monsters. Has to be a 3-of, so you can't even do Engraver. But very interesting card, especially if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, not by card effect. If sent to graveyard via Nomenclature Strikes, could be an interesting card. I'll give it that. Alright, now on to the actual react. And how could I forget my free polls? My goodness, I'm so sorry. Cutter Shark, cool. We've got Oathbound Knights. That's good. Cool. Signs and stand up. We've got Agatha. We got Saphira. Cool. Epic. And then we've got Forgotten Underworld. Ooh. They just gave me a hit each pack. That's cool. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it, Konami. Oh, well, chat, here are the new cards. And guess what? The banks are out of money. You need to go and take out your money now. Anyway, that's a little bit of current state of the world jokes. Well, let's go and talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Sudo-Pudu Putin. Any sort of water that can be destroyed has some sort of use for this card, but it's a multi-card combo that does not make sense for it to be utilized. So for that, I'm out. Newbie. You, of all the cards here, have an opportunity to work with another card. Wannabe, which is an SR. So we need a, let's see, let's go NR, let's go 0, 0, 0, 0, Insect, Light, Golden Ladybug Turbo. All right, we also have Cutter Shark. I mean, it's like bad. It's like bad. It's like the worst Magnum I've ever seen. Like, what do you want me to say about that? Like, it's... Hold on, I gotta center myself. It's not that good. It's not that good at all. It gives targeting protection for one card by removing it from field. I don't know. And it's only meant to work with waters, really, because it can add back whatever it is that you attributed in the first place. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, Memento and Akihiron. We have some cards for Memento that I want to go ahead and talk about. Let's get rid of all of these weird parameters. Whoa, excuse me. We have some interesting cards for Memento that we have access to with this card. When destroyed by card effect, target other Memento that's in the graveyard to add a hand. And if a Memento in your hand is or face up field destroyed by battle card effect while in the graveyard, you're able to special summon it. Then you can go through any number of things with Horn Dragon, Goblin, Mace, and Gaddock. You don't want to have Gaddock as your normal one because it's the Memento engraved to add to hand. It's at the grave, Memento effect, you can special summon it. Goblin and Mace have different options, but only if you control combined creation. But during main phase, you can destroy Memento and add a Memento card from deck to hand. And you can also get you can get a copy of Goblin to destroy Memento, send up to 2, send Akihiron, get that back, get Horn Dragon. There's just a number of things you could do with this sort of archetype, especially with Fractured Dance already available in Memento Mictlan. I keep saying Memento, it's Mementotlan, but I really like Memento as the shorthand for it. So, in my book, you're fine. This card's funny. This card's real funny that you can utilize and just pretend that they're like holding each other's hands like this. It's cute. Don't know how good it's gonna be, but you know, if you really want to have cards that are also treats equip spells at the same card, maybe a Union deck could utilize it. I don't know. Anyway. Aquajet Surface for Goaty is a pretty good card. Being able to go for a level 4 or lower, but lock into Xyz. There's some Xyzs that you can go into in Goaty, but you really don't want to, so it's a mixed bag. I don't know how well Shark is going to be performing at this at the next event, but you know, we can take a look. Let's take a look. Hey y'all, let's take a look. Is that Buzzsaw Shark available? Is that Right Hand Shark available? Holy! What rank force can you go into via Shark? Let's see. So there is some options you have access to in the deck. You can go into there. Let's go Xyz. Let's go 4s. Number of options, gamers. Number of them. You can go into Snowdust Giant, Diamond Crab. It's not water. Just a number of options that you can go into. I don't know how well it's going to be utilized, but that's the same thing going with Reincarnation and Veiling Mail. I don't know how well rank 4 Xyz decks are going to be utilized with a generic extender that cannot be searchable. So you're kind of hoping for like a little something more, something that able to go ahead and get through it, get recursion, get searching, but it's not available. Sad to see. full hand card combos the way NR format really works, and I don't know if Reincarnation of Veiling Mail is going to be one of those cards that helps with that or not. But it being having battle protection and do Xyz a water immediately over, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. We have Ocean of Regeneration, being able to bring back any water engraved to special summon it back as an extender as well. It is continuous, so you can go Regeneration, and then after it goes, the next turn, you can go Regeneration, bring it back again. So, maybe could be utilized in some sort of deck that has a long-standing want and use for Waters Engraved. Perhaps Goaty is an option for this card, especially because it's being able to live longer in the grind game is a thing that Goaty doesn't mind doing. So, that's my 2 cents on that. Centurion, Emblem of Salvation, being able to get rid of their Centurion cards. You only have 2 options for the Centurion cards at this point, I believe. Let's double check. Believe that it's only Gargoyle and Emeth. You need to already have one in control to place this card in the face of Spell and Trap, and in the Trap, special summon it. And this is send a face-up Centurion card, you control the graveyard, special summon this from the hand. So you need a Centurion continuous effect, and there is none. So you need to have Emeth or Gargoyle already on field in order to get this level 8 already on field again. And then cycle them. And then cycle them. And then cycle them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But if it's destroyed, you can place 2 from deck as face-up continuous trap. So it's basically saying it's a bluff. You know how that one trap that stops with normal monsters being able to bring out these 2 in the back row? That's what it's giving. It's giving that. It's giving Waking the Dragon. That and I don't know if Waking the Dragon's what decks really need right now. Xyz Poseidon Slash. Xyzing over Xyz monsters is... There is a way. There is a way to do it. It is a way to go through Poseidon Splash with the Draglubion package. Because Draglubion lets you take a number of Xyz with different names, and then special summon one and attach the other. So 2 Dragon Xyzes, so you're able to go into either Draglubion, or you're able to go into Hard Earth. All those kinds of number monsters you have access to now have a form of further protection in rank 8 decks. That could be an option, to be honest with you. Not many rank 8s have the options for Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aquas. A lot of them are based around like dragons, some around other types of archetypes. I'd have to double check to see what other rank 8s options there really are. I've just been playing the one that I know, which is Hieratic, so... But that's not here nor there. But speaking of Hieratic, the Primite cards are really good for that. We'll go to those now. Howl is saying if you control only any if you control no back row, bring out your big normal monster. Bring out the big guy. Have fun. Have fun. Take no balance involving it, and you get to bring out him. And that's cool. I see, that's cool. And it's really cool if you have Scream behind it. You're able to just go ahead and go Howl, and then Scream. I go, woo, ah. That's what you do. That's what you got. That's what you do, actually. And if you're playing this in a call, you activate Howl, you have to howl. And if you activate Scream, you have to scream. Please, do that for me. This card doesn't work. But Scream, like I said, it being able to negate a summon for any normal while you have control a normal monster, except a token, to negate the summon and banish. That's powerful. That's very powerful to utilize. Hardly any card wants to be summoned, negated, and banished. Apart from Goaty. But like, just ignore that. Just ignore that. Puppet Shark. I cannot front with you. I really like this deck. I really like the idea of playing this card at 3 and just saying, all right, go for it. Like you can detach material from any Xyz on field and say, let me gamble. Let me gamble. You choose any of the 4 you get off the top. You can choose Torrential. You can choose Lost Wind. You can choose any monster that you want to go ahead and utilize as a hand trap. It's cool. I really like this. So if we're being real with you, these are the new cards that have been added to the newest update to MasterDuel in NR format alone. All the other ones, can you really say they could be utilized? Can you really? But all these have some form of experimentation, play, or all those kinds of things. And if you like this kind of content, want to see more of it in the future, or you want to go ahead and see more things involved with the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, MasterDuel, or anything of the like, comment down below what you want me to go ahead and do. See next, all of that. I greatly appreciate it, and I greatly appreciate you. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. See you!